1 hour until I have a doctor's appointment, but I'm very tired and I don't want to fall asleep, so I'm playing a video game. And honestly, outside of Enshrouded, which I play with my friends and family, the rest of my games I tend to play with y'all. I don't really remember what I'm supposed to do at this point. I think I died, if I'm not mistaken, because I now have tools I didn't have before. But yeah, we're gonna play Inscryption for an hour and see where we can go for there. So our backpack is already full, so I'm gonna go this route. Alright, beast, not all. Okay. Choose from the challengers that came before me. Okay. I forgot. What does this one do? Damage another. Alright, so... Okay. Bleh. Muahahaha. Yeah, let's use muahaha. Okay. The ones with the really wacky ass names are the ones I did myself, if you can't tell. I don't know how many people have been watching me play this for a while, but this is my, like, low stress relaxation game. I don't have any bird creatures. I can only do things to squirrels. And there's nothing of use that I can do just yet. I can make the squirrels fly, or I can make them immune. I'll just take that one. It doesn't do anything. It's kind of useless right now. Because I just died, so everything kind of reset. But this is a roguelike where that happens a lot. That build I had before was disgustingly powerful. Also, there is something in here. There was a couple things I was missing. What the hell? I don't think I've gotten up and had that happen before. Alright, let's see. What else can we get out here? We could get a squirrel and an adder. If I get an adder... I'm gonna take a picture of that real quick. Okay. Alright. But yeah. Had a pretty high pain day last night because I'm trying to get off the medication I am on for my back so that I can take cold medicine, which I don't even know. Does this do anything? Do I get any more points? Do I get any more stars for this? Let's see. Ooh, let's try that. Oh wait, my bad. Let's see. Is there anything in here? I think I already did all these. Yeah, okay. I already did all these. I didn't know if they like reset when you die, but I guess not. Goopity goop. Boop. Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. I think we've interacted with everything we can interact with. Wait a minute. How do we open this part? We got that part, but we didn't get this part. Yeah, so there's a couple of things we have not unlocked in the cabin that I unlocked previously. So that's why when I did the boss fight, like with Leshy, it didn't work because I hadn't gotten everything. Alright, so that means I gotta poke my eye to get to that point. Not gonna be fun. Alrighty then. Damn, I couldn't see that far onto the board, so I didn't know I could... Once I got past the backpack, I could do that. Anyway, We're just gonna make this a real quick fight. Because I don't know what exactly I am missing at this. Well, let's see. This might be... Well, I don't necessarily need to do the fight. I could just stab myself with the eyeball. It might be one of those fights. You know what? Let's get the eyeball. Alright, let's just do the eyeball already. Fuck it. Alright. Okay. I win. Do I not win? Okay. And, well, let's do this out there. Oops. I mean, my eyeball's already gone. What else can I do? Oh, I just got, like, super overkill. Cool. Yep. Alright, let's see what eyeballs we got. Let's get the cool eye. Alright, cuckoo clock. Yeah. Alright, cool. So, a couple things we need to get. I wonder... Is there something in this book? So if I stop talking, it's because I'm concentrating, and I apologize in advance. I've played this game a bunch of times, and I've beaten it a couple different ways. But right now I'm trying to figure out how to open the top part of that clock. And I'm like, what am I missing right now? Let's see. I thought it was in the book. Wait, what's half a bones? Interesting. Oop. Any of these pages got anything on it? I'm just going through all the pages at this point to see. Nope. Alright, so it's not in the book. Where? Oop. Wrong button. Force a habit. So where is the answer? Alright. We already did that puzzle. So how do we get this one? I can't remember that one. And I'm like, I haven't played this in... I've beaten it at least 3 or 4 times, but ooh, can I take it? Can I take it? No. Well, we can take these teeth. Oh, I just took something. Okay. Nothing. Can I take this candle? No. What's this? Nope. Okay. Keep sealed. Interesting. Could it be? I can't remember if we ever get a chance to, because on multiple playthroughs I've never actually freed him. So I don't know if you can. I'm just gonna try putting everything at noon and see what happens. Nothing? Because cuckoo clocks pop on the hour every hour. Because, like, I know you guys are looking at this part and you're like, well, this is right here. I'm like, I already did that part. That's how that's open. So I'm wondering how to get the cuckoo part on the top to open. What Let's try something. Alright, so there's that one. Let's try... I don't know. I'm just guessing here. The clue might not be on this actual clock. Alright. We're gonna try the adder in a second thing. So I took a picture of it. What about this? Nothing? We got mushrooms growing. I just don't want to sit down and I'm making a mistake again. Anyway, we'll figure it out. That's the whole point of the game. Think we want reptile. Perfect. Alright, so now to the campfire that ate my stuff last time. Alright, so +1 power. Yep. We know the deal. They're hungry and crazy, and I don't have anything to really fuck them up yet. Oh, okay. Could make Muhaha more disgustingly powerful. Alright. Nope. That's how I lost my stuff last time. I'm screenshotting that. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling. You made a hasty retreat with your mwahaha. Oh, that's funny. Alright, so let's do a card fight and see how this goes. Let me take a look at that picture because I might be able to do it, but I don't remember what it had to have on the board. A squirrel on the left and the adder on the right. Okay. Squirrel on the left, adder on the right. So what we need to do is what does he have on the board already? Oh, wolf pup. Okay. Do we need to beat him with it or just... Okay. I have a theory. No, I need one more extra card. So what I'm trying to figure out is if I have to have the adder on the right and the squirrel on the left, I have an extra squirrel right here. I have one squirrel here. All the people in my deck cost 1. So I need to have at least one move where I have 2 people on the board, so I have to play at least one move. So we're gonna play this, go back, I'll put the bullfrog out here and then slap him down, and then in the next move I'm gonna do the adder because I'll have 2 things on the board. I had to figure that out. Alright. Okay. Now I think, do I want another, you know what, we're gonna grab card. Got stink bug. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this squirrel, we're going to slap said squirrel down. Ah, shite, I did that wrong. I'm gonna have to do it again. For anyone who's wondering, what's gonna happen is there's going to be not enough squirrels on the board to make it happen, so I gotta figure out how to make it happen. And the only way I can do it is if I sacrifice my stunted wolf. Pooh. That math wasn't mathin'. Alright, so we're gonna slap the stunted wolf down. And then we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna try not to beat this too fast. Jesus. Alright, so now I'm gonna do this. And... sorry. He said betrayal. I feel kind of bad. Alright, let's slap this on the board. Okay, it happened. Now we're gonna put the stink bug up here. And can I draw a card? Oh, okay. I already did my card. Also, I can use the hook. Let's see. I'm only wondering... I don't want to hook anything that's not useful. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, so... Boop. Boop. Alright. Okay, let's see. Some wahaha. Yep. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, cool. Beehive, another adder. Don't know what the beaver does. What does the beaver do? When card bearing the sigil is paid, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. It has 0 but 2 health. I don't know if that's useful for this particular character or not. We'll try it. I've never done it before. I'm trying to be a little bit different. The one I really want to haven't gotten to just yet. Also, let's see what that thing. Ha ha! Huzzah! Alright. Hee hee hee. Boop. Damn right it is. It ain't a cheat. When I spank that ass. Watch me die after talking trash. So, now... let's put some more sigils on stuff. Because if I die again, there's a better chance of me getting those sigils on something else. Let's see. Apparently, the wolf would like a sigil. How much does he cost compared to the adder? Because I might just... yeah, let's just use the adder. There we go. There we go. He costs less, so the math is mathin'. It's not math, but it's just strategy at this point. These cards don't do anything. Stooped beaver stink bug. Don't you say shit, Stooped? Annoying ass mother of pearl. Oh god. I hate these the most. Let me see. Is there one I want to pull on my side? I'm afraid, you know what? I'm gonna, well actually no. We're gonna play this without me Googling it, because I've played it enough to... oh, those 2 points. Just killing me. Okay. And... I think, wait, hold on. Let me see. What does this say? When a card bearing a copy is... alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes. If I'm right, awesome. If I'm wrong, it's gonna suck butt. Oh, thank god. Oh, that was a gamble. Alright, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm aware. Oop, and... oop. Alright, let's see how this goes. I think the surrender means, 1, I have him whooped. 2, if I don't, should probably get some more cards. Now I am going to look that one up because I don't know what that means. Let me see. I might be able to find it in the book. Because I think this is trying to avoid you Googling so you can figure it out. If I can find the symbol, I won't Google it. Some of these cards I've never seen before. Have I already done all these? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, alright, so... Oop. It's not here. I'm about to check. Because I can't remember what that symbol means, but like when you've played it a couple times, it stops telling you what the symbols mean. It's the only downside of once you've played it a couple times, certain things aren't taught to you anymore. Computer symbol. What does that mean? Alright, so... Trade pelts for cards. Rare pelts provide better cards. Okay. And then... I'm gonna actually save that. Okay, so I'm not the first person who's just like, yeah, I didn't know what the symbols meant, and I couldn't remember, so I made a actual, legend. Alright. Alright, cool. Okay, so... Now that I know what that means, if I go to the right, I don't have any pelts to trade, so I can't really trade anything. But I will, I think... One of these boss fights will result in pelts. Now the one on the left means pick a card from a random selection of 3. Okay. Let's do that, because I legitimately was like, I don't know what those symbols mean anymore. And it tells you the first time you play what they mean, and then after that it's like Godspeed. And I haven't played this in a long time. Do I want another adder, or do I want a wolf cub? You know what, let's try a wolf cub. And then... Power. Alright, what do we want to enhance its power? Alright, he has 2. I'm wondering how... Honestly, at this point, no, wait, can I? Nope. Oh well. I just want to see how disgustingly powerful I can make this thing. Nah, we're not gonna test that. Because until I can do a certain thing... I'm sorry. I'm taking pictures of these because they're hilarious. Alright, let's try this fight. Let's see how this goes. Greater smoke. What does that mean? No! Shit. Alright. That's the first time I've ever seen this card, so I don't know what it does. This game has amazing replayability. Like, I'm still finding cards that I've never seen before. Now, there is the Casey's mod, but it's like it's not the story, so you don't actually make progression. It just gets, I want to say it just gets harder and harder the more you play. And I have Casey's mod, I'm just not interested in it. So, what this particular boss is, the reason I figured him out, I'm not great at it, is basically what he'll do is, what you're trying to do is pop the mule to get all the cards from the mule. You're trying to kill this coyote before it has a chance to do a lot of real damage. And in the first round, whatever cards you put out here, he will turn into gold, so they will be useless. So even this card, it'll just become useless. So I don't want to actually put it out there for this first round, is where my brain is going. What I'm thinking is I'll get the cards back, but they'll be useless for this whole fight. I am thinking what I'll do is slap the greater smokes down, get all those, or at least one greater smoke to see what it does. And a squirrel, sacrifice both, put the stink bug down, and then maybe also the beaver. So let's do that. Put the great smoke down. We'll put a squirrel down. 1, 2. Put the beaver here. And then we'll put Miss Stink Bug right here. Okay, so we're trying to pop the mule. Alright, and then we're gonna grab another squirrel. Keep going. Okay, 2. Then I got a squirrel in my hand, so I'll grab another card. Got a bullfrog, let's put him down. I don't know if it helps anybody that I'm actually explaining my logic behind what I'm doing right now, but the sooner we pop that mule, the more stuff we get. Okay. Try not to trigger him saying there's gold in these cards, is basically what's going on. Alright, squirrel. Okay. Let's take another person. Okay, let's see how this goes. We're super close to popping. Alright, it's gonna trigger. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now the only spot I have is this spot to get this mule. So I'm going to pick up another squirrel. And we're gonna slap the stoat down since he likes to talk. Honestly, I'm pretty terrible at the stoat. I just let him die. I usually do I experiment with everything with him just to see what I can do. Alright, so the dog. We're going to take... We have a squirrel. Let's grab another squirrel. And then what I'm going to do is put Wahaha down. Alright. And we got... Okay. Apparently I'm doing something right. Cool. Okay. So I guess that first boss fight. Gek, I don't know what to do with. Mole Man. I want to say that one actually comes in handy later. We'll see. Okay. This coffee is apparently working for me. All right. Time is it? Okay. So, I have beat my first boss fight. I could swap games, but I'm kind of in the groove. I don't know. I don't know if everybody's enjoying me watching this or not. I'm not really sure. I'm not really tracking right now, so we'll see. Alright, also, what is this picture on the right? I forgot what it does. Picture on the right is Pick one of 3 trials. If you succeed, you get a powerful card. On the left, you just get a random card. Let's get a random card because we don't have enough cards to really confidently do a trial yet. I might just finish this part of the map and see where I'm at time-wise. Raven egg, corpse, maggots. Let's see if we can look this one up. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing the sigil in your hand is automatically... Alright, let's try it. I don't really understand it, so we'll try it. And then we don't got any goodies in our bag, so let's see. We don't have a lot of bone characters or bone critters. And this is actually, honestly, every time I've used this, been very useless. Don't really understand how that one works. You know what? Let's try this one. What does this mean? Let's try this one. Alright, let's test them out, see how they work. I like that this game has multiple ways to beat it. It's not the same thing every time. Alright, let's try... Slap this down. Then, boop, put that down. And... Alright, let's go. Okay. Honestly, I'm trying not to be too cocky about it because I feel like I'm getting confidence from it, but there's a good chance. Alright, let's get Whelp. That's one of the ones I made. Alright. Okay. Pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. What is this? You know what? Let's take it. Alright, so let's see. What time is it? Okay. I'll hold on to Welt. I'll put the Stoat out because he gets on my nerves. Let him get killed quickly. I wonder if they made the Stoat a butthole on purpose just for this exact reason, so you don't feel bad sacrificing him for everything. Also don't know what the Rattler does, but... grab that squirrel, and... okay. Grab. Let's see. Wolf cub. Let's do whelp first. And then I'm gonna actually replace this with this. Okay. Oh shit. I don't need the beef. Well, how does the beaver work again? Let me see. And say a dam is created on each MC adjacent space. 2 health. Okay. How many hits does this thing got? So if I slap the beaver down here, how much health does it have? 4? I'll take away at least 1 turn from this thing. Alright, let's try it. I don't like it. What's ahead of it though? Jesus, how many damn adders does this thing have? Oh, we're gonna get deadlocked on this one. What's this one do again? Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna try it. Cool. Because I don't have anything right now. Okay. Let's see, please. Is that a lucky draw? Alright. Alright, let's see. I'm just paranoid at the time. I know I have an alarm, but my brain's just like, check it, check it, check it. Alright. La cucaracha. Bullfrog and le skunk. Let's do the cockroach, because we're trying to build some bones in the deck. Both are viable options. Let's do this way. Okay. Taking the ant, putting this on. Okay. If done tactfully, you can beat him with the squirrels. Alright. He tossed 2. So slap you down. And then that won't cost anything, or I won't have any power, but this will push you down. And go from there. Bumblebees. These 2. Oh, okay. Then we'll do this. How many do I need for that? Worker, ant, squirrel. I wonder if the ant costs, like, does it do anything by itself? Let me see. Because we got a bullfrog and a spider on the table. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's one. And let's see. Please don't die. Okay, let's grab another squirrel, slap you down, then kill this, put this down. Now we got 2 worker ants. Okay. It kind of works, but I'm like, I don't remember how to do it exactly, that's why I'm struggling. Bullfrog. Wolf. Rattler. You know, we're trying to get some more bones in the deck. Let's get the Rattler. Let's do this. Black goat. This one comes in handy a lot. Squirrel, bones. Let's do bones. Alright. Okay. Let's take a sip of our coffee real quick. And I want to check if that thing... Does that thing have any other... Okay, so I've gotten everything I can out of that. And I think I've gotten everything... Let me see. That's a candle. Alright, let me see if he has anything else to say. Okay. Interesting. Alright. This is bothering me, and for the life of me, I don't want to... Oh, I can't remember how to do it. already, like, done this. So maybe if I do it again? No? What time is that? Let's see. That is 1:25. I think. I don't know what the little... Wait, no. Little hand... 1:05? So what's that third hand for? I may be reading this backwards. I used to be able to read these no problem. But you would think if you put it all at one time... Oop, crap. Nothing. Alright, let's try this. Oop. If it's all on one... Cuckoo clock should come out. Or whatever's in there. I don't know what the answer is. Alright. It is what it is. I was hoping I would find it in the cabin, but I have not seen anything aside from keep that sealed, this paint on here. Nothing there. And, yeah, I guess we don't have anything to help us at this point. Oh, there's some more teeth in there, though. Alright, let's grab those teeth. Hopefully I don't die. We'll see. The only reason I'm wondering is because I'm wondering how many times I'm going to have to do this before I find what I'm looking for in that clock. Okay. Ouroboros! It's my favorite. I'm not going to change that one. That is my favorite card in the deck. Let's see. I still have a little bit of time. I'll play a little bit more. Okay. Let's Let's go to the right now because I'm curious. I think we have more cards in our deck to kind of work with, maybe, so we'll see. Four blood. I don't know if we got enough health. Let's try power. I do have a couple powerful cards in my deck, but I'm not sure. 3. 3 from Whelp, 5 from Wahaha, 1 from Bullfrog. Okay. What do I get? Alpha, Skunk, Turkey Vulture. What does Alpha do? Okay, that's not super useful. What does this do? Ah, so it makes the cards next to it more powerful. We'll try it. Okay, our backpack is empty. Can't remember what the frozen possum is. We already got some scissors. Let's try the frozen possum. And I guess we're doing another fight. Alright, we'll do the worker ant in a minute. Alright, so if I put 2 ants out there, they'll both have 2 power. So that would make it 4 versus 3. So what do I want? More power? Because if I make them both 2, he's still gonna die. Let's try this. Let's see what this does. He's gonna... Oh. He didn't die somehow. Wolf cub. Worker ant. Let's put this possum out. Put him here. Then we're going to sacrifice you, put you here. Crap, I put you in the wrong spot. And we only have 3 bones. It's probably going to be my first loss. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I think it will be. Yeah, I lost. Alright. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's go to the trapper. Why do I remember that one, but I don't remember nothing else? Let's go to the fire and see if we can do anything. Wondering, do I want to break Muahaha or do I want to put another one up there? You know what? I'm just gonna keep in... Let's gonna make it a busted card at this point, because why not? Nope. Okay. On birds. Okay. Oh god. I feel like this is like a punishment of, now you must know how powerful the Turkey Vulture is. And like, ugh. I'm aware. Wait, how many hits has this thing got? 3 out of 3? Alright, let's do this one. Wait, hold on. Wait, do I want to do that? You know what, let's cut up that Turkey Vulture because it's pissing me off. There we go. Got nothing else in my bag. Okay. This is close. Oh, wait. Hold on. That was close. Alright, facepalm or elk? Facepalm was one of the ones I didn't have fun making. I'm gonna try moose buck. And then, let's see. Alright. Let's see if we can make all the low costing cards as high powered as possible. That would be great. Let's see what else is low costing. We could make Whelp a little higher. We could do... Oh, screw you. Alright, let's try it. boss fight and I'm over here stressing. Not really sure what happens when you put the pelts out there. I was never clear about that one. Alright, being a turkey vulture because the game is aggressively telling me how I can whoop my ass with a turkey vulture. Alright, so I'm not going to do this boss fight. I'm actually going to end a little early just so I know I have enough time to get ready for my appointment and everything. I'll probably play some more later. I hope you guys are enjoying watching me play Inscryption. It is my relaxing game. Oh, I guess I was on time. But anyway, yeah, I'll be back soon. Maybe later today. We'll see. I do want to work on my wig for my cosplay this weekend. But yeah, we'll see if I come back later or maybe tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. And at the